Okay, I think I am ready. Hopefully my voice is coming in through fine. We have chat open. So everything should be hunky-dory. Yeah, switch characters. Okay, so where did we leave off? We went to the town filled with blight, I think was last.
Wait, that room wasn't there before, I don't think.
So I guess we'll just continue.
Never Harding must have put my pack here. Makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things. Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look in it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
I have no idea what my tattoos even were. I just hoped they were dwarvish.
I used to dread looking into the mirror, until I finally got tired of hating what I saw and decided to change what I saw. Now I look in the mirror and I see the ink I chose for myself. The me I chose for myself. I don't know if that's the hero Varric was talking about, but it's a start.
I personally don't have tattoos, but if I did, I think that would be the reason I would have tattoos. For myself. But let's be for real here. 100% it would be nerdy
Every time
stuff.
I look at this, I can hear that little girl thanking me for saving her village from Darkspawn. She said that since the Grey Wardens didn't have griffins anymore, I could have hers. If I hadn't been there, I'd never have met Varric, and never had to deal with the first warden complaining I ignored orders. Doesn't matter what the first warden thinks. There's a little girl alive today because I attacked instead of waiting for reinforcements. A peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me he always admired dwarven craftsmanship, especially with anything made from stone. Called us an impressive people.
I do like how the stuff I put out, apart from obviously Varric's mirror, because that's the same, but all the other things are different. Like for my elf, instead of the griffin carving, it's a Dalish scroll from the Veil Jumpers. I think this one was a ritual dagger.
I guess we are, every now and then. Here's to fine dwarven crafts.
Okay, that's obviously a reference to Origins. Dwarven crafts, fine dwarven crafts, direct from Orzammar. Or was it straight from Orzammar? Oh, it's been so long.
The tools every professional scoundrel needs when learning the trade. I spent as much time picking locks and mixing poisons as I did training with blades or a bow.
I think that was different. I can't remember what went there though. I think it was like a lantern.
That precision, every reagent measured perfectly, the feel of the lock opening, it all just felt right. Right, that's better. Now how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind.
I will say that the fish is giving me Mass Effect 2 nightmares. Lucky enough we don't have to keep these ones alive. They're pretty okay doing that for themselves.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. I am, after all, remembered as the god of lies, treachery, and rebellion.
So you're gonna be insufferable about it. See, this is the reason nobody likes you.
I led a rebellion for centuries that culminated in the creation of the Veil and the destruction of the Elven Empire.
Okay, this is among the reasons nobody likes you.
My information was accurate. Now you realize that the danger is real.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Alkanan and Gelanane.
I mean, because I'm here.
I'm not in charge of everyone. I'm just leading my little team until Varric is back on his feet.
I understand your fear. Declare yourself the leader, and others may think you power-hungry, no better than those you oppose.
I didn't say I was afraid. Back in the Grey Wardens, I was with a group of recruits outside this village dealing with the Darkspawn incursion. Our orders were to wait for reinforcements, but we knew that by the time they arrived, everyone in that village would be dead.
So you led your team of recruits in any way, collapsing the tunnel and saving the village.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know I'm not interested in a fancy title. but when something needs doing, I do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris.
Duh.
The elven gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
I don't understand. Elgranon and Gillenane were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation, and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
The blight didn't escape with the gods?
Elganon and Gillenane escaped largely empty-handed, fortunately. Most of the blight is still trapped in the prison I created ages ago.
So what we saw
And we all
in
know
that
what
village,
prison that was.
that's them not at full strength?
Correct.
I will say that they have sort of like hinted at this since Origins. A lot of people didn't want to see it, but there were so many correlations between the Maker and Solus that it was kind of hard to ignore for those people who, you know, love the lore and kind of really get into that like I do.
The rest of the blight is imprisoned? There's more than what's in the world already?
Yes. Centuries ago, the Magisters of Tevinter opened my prison. A tiny fragment of the blight escaped. That fragment grew beneath the earth and led to the blights that have swept across the world. However terrible the blight is now, it is a mere fraction of what we will see if its full power is unleashed.
I'm always nice with my elf, so I'm gonna have to maybe be a bit more dramatic.
But we can stop them from freeing the blight, right?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the blight's prison. My lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted, murderous monsters.
Agreed. Elganon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Elganon and Gillenane.
I mean, yeah.
You want me to pick fights with tyrants and bullies? Sounds fun.
I gave no orders. All I offer are suggestions.
I'm on it. What else?
The Lighthouse Soluvian can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
At least he regrets it. Okay, yes, we are going to change our wardrobe because I'm fed up of being barefoot. I mean, look, it's fine for an elf, it's not fine for a dwarf. I do like you can change, like, everything. Still have the same weapon, but, like, change how it appears. Okay, it's an awesome sword, so it's fine. Yes. We don't want to fit into one. Looks better. At least until we get a dwarven one. I guess we'll stick with that one for now. Not perfect, but until we can get a better armor set, it's fine. No, don't want that one. And we don't really have a helmet, but... I mean, we do, but I've turned it off. So I can see the handsome face that is my rook. There we go. Now I'm not stupid barefooted.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you had seen Demeter's crossing...
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I can't do what you do. I've barely been holding it together in the short time you've been out.
You don't need to do what I do. You just need to get it done. Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? I watched you lead a few misfit recruits and push back one of the biggest darkspawn hordes I've ever seen.
Just needed to find the right strategy.
And no other warden found it. You stopped that horde. Had to drop a town hall on it, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
It would be kind of funny if I'd made a really old-looking guy and so was still getting called Kid by Varric.
There is something. Demeter's crossing was awful. While we were there, we found one survivor, the mayor.
You sent him to the wardens, right?
Not everyone was happy about my decision. We're just starting out and I'm already losing their trust.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team that they can tell you whatever's on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. And know you'll listen.
I mean, I'm definitely full of crap.
Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solus in the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
He's an asshole.
Your old
I love
friend's
him.
kind of an asshole, Varric.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall while the two of you get into it. Solus fought a rebellion against Elgar'nan and Gillenane. He didn't want to be a god. But he's also a lot older and more powerful than any of us. He looks at us like we're toddlers.
So how do I deal with him?
Well, act like you're as smart as he is, and he'll be insufferable. Show him you respect his age and experience, and he'll remind you he's just a man. Honestly, pick whichever of those pisses you off less.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
See, what makes me sad is that Varric's still Varric, because the writer of Vorvarric was still, there at the time. But now they've gotten rid of her, or them, him. I'm not sure who it was. I can't remember. But yeah, they got rid of them. So that just makes me sad. Like, one of their best writers, and they got rid of them.
When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leading this team, and Nev got hurt because of it.
You made a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in. A good leader isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing.
Phew.
But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
I still wish they would have given Varric a chance to...
You can stop fussing over me. Go see what the others are up to.
Anyway, I would have liked them to give Varric someone new to, love, because Bianca's a bitch. I don't like her. Not the crossbow, the actual Bianca. Even if it wasn't the player, having Varric as a romance option would be ideal. Everybody loves Varric. But I'm really, really sad that they didn't give him someone new. He deserves fucking happiness.
Toldar is a tunnel. Veilguard, Velos Atreidim. But Velos Atreidim is nothing like Isatunal.
Isatunal. I remember. After you touched the dagger, the prayer, the proclamation, Isatunal. What exactly are you proclaiming?
They don't remember. No one remembers. We don't even know what we lost.
You're not hearing a word I'm saying, are you?
Uh-huh.
You know you're adorable, right?
Sure, whatever you think is best.
That's kind of awkward.
Huh? What? What's happened?
I said, you're adorable.
You're poking fun at me.
Maybe a little. Not that you're not adorable. Anyway, is everything okay?
Oh, yeah. There's just a lot to go through.
So, what's Isatunal?
When I say Isatunal, does it mean anything to you? Does it stir anything in you?
No.
And you're a dwarf. Huh. So that's interesting. Isatunal is an affirmation, a statement of existence, of being. It means I am here. But no, not I. I is singular, but it isn't. We either. We is multiple, but also separate.
What?
Isatunal is the eternal hymn that encompasses all time. All spaces. I am, we are, this and that, here, there, now, and forever.
Okay. Whatever works for you.
Words aren't enough. It's hard to put into words something you just feel. I'm certain Isatunal describes how we, the dwarves, once were. But none of the books say anything about it. None of the histories are right. If we forgot something so important, what else did we forget?
A whole lot of
don't
shit.
know.
I'm sorry. I don't expect you to have an answer. Thanks for letting me babble, by the way.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
Witty one-liners. And unpleasant news. Okay, that's that one. Let's go speak to... I guess she isn't there at the moment. That's fine. I think she's in here actually.
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here, but you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Balara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows.
You want to fight gods with assassins?
Not just any assassin, their most feared mage killer, the Demon of Virantium.
Working with a feared mage killer doesn't bother you?
If he doesn't have a contract out on me, it's not a problem.
Yeah, fair.
You think a trained killer will like us?
What's not to love? The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years. But the Crows would know. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
I mean, what's the harm?
Time to make new friends.
We'll see if it works.
You said the crows were first. What's next?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathis.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter authority
Won't help and can't be trusted, which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the Empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
Are they all mages?
Tevinter might prize its mages, but the Shadows accept anyone. We've all got a stake in the cause.
I get the feeling you have a lot of dramatic stories.
One or two.
So, we talked to the crows in Antiva and the shadow dragons in Minrathis.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Balara's ready for us.
Yeah, should check how things are going.
Okay, so that's that one done. Don't think there's anyone else here at the moment. Okay, we have a wolf. I'm gonna change it to the Hala because I love Hala. Look how cute they are. Not that wolves aren't cute as well, but actually. Can we upgrade our stuff? Yes, we can, okay. I do kind of miss the Inquisition's when it comes to like equipment, but this isn't terrible. Like, it's not the worst thing ever.
Almost there. I just have to... Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I've got it. Mostly. Mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality, no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion.
There you go, there's something.
There you have it.
What is that place?
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Illuvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Vir of Us. Freedom of ways. I wonder...
As long as it's safe.
If that is the Fade on the other side, won't it be dangerous, as the Fade often is?
More dangerous than elven gods who wield the Blight as a weapon?
Point taken.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Illuvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
Can it burn it with fire?
Either you found some way to get into the lighthouse without us seeing, or you've been here all along. Not sure which one worries me more.
The wolf's fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more... sad.
Just because something's sad doesn't mean it isn't dangerous.
I can think of an example or two that proves that.
And we still don't know what this Illuvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Let's just go.
Hello again. Who are you?
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, Dweller. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The crossroads.
Sure.
Oh, the crossroads. Right. Of course.
The Evanurus hunger for the crossroads. Their influence is spreading. Blight, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The crossroads is in a time of need, Dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
Very, very trusting of spirits there. Mind you, I'm a dwarf, so do not care, but still. Okay, so that's my fast travel. My party swapping. I'm gonna keep who I have at the moment. I might swap to Bellara. But I might keep my party as is. I don't know yet. I will say it does kind of annoy me. There's nothing wrong with Bellara's voice. She's fine. But it does kind of annoy me that they've gone like mostly Southern California with a lot of these voices.
Can't travel this way.
The gods want to cut us off from the crossroads.
You know, I could probably jump down there. But anyway. Yeah, they do sound a little bit too much like California. Rather than the European it was. Like, I can kind of I can kind of put it go past it, only because we're in a different region than like Ferelden. So maybe the elves have different accents in different places. It's fine, but the elves, mostly the Dalish, obviously. I can't quite remember how much influence was in the sea elves. But the Dalish especially always had very Irish and Welsh names, accents, and sort of like roots. They might have been inspired by other cultures, but the influence for those two, was definitely very noticeable. And now it just seems very Americanized, and it's kind of a little bit jarring. But again, we are in a different place in Theta, so I can kind of give it a little bit of leeway, but it is a little bit disappointing. Because as a Welsh person, it's nice to be seen, and when it comes to Britain, a lot of people automatically go English, and if it's not the English, it's the Scottish or the Irish. Obviously, you've got St. Patrick's Day and you've got the kilts, but not a lot of people remember the Welsh. And Dragon Age Origins for me had that, and it was always nice to be seen. Like, I don't need to be seen, but to be seen is always nice. And it kind of feels like they've kind of forgotten that and just made it all Americanized, and that is one issue I will give to the Veilguard. It's too Americanized. So mirror upon mirrors. This place is amazing. June's normal alluvians function with twisted lyrium fragments. One always leads to another. Solus somehow talked the crossroads into making fade alluvians that override them. His own network to run our rebellion, not ruin. Provided you ignore all the old stories about holding mirrors up to mirrors and getting caught in the infinite reflections. Valasan. Oh look, it's a Hala statue.
Here, this dock seems sturdy.
Hi.
So you can ferry us to the other islands.
Winds await, dweller.
There's winds here?
I'll take that as a yes.
We sail. The spirits here were driven out, refugees now from the gods' minions. I have summoned the guardians of the crossroads to protect them. Beware. The guardians repel all interlopers.
Which means us, too.
Yeah. Yeah, that does. Let's go kill some Venatori ass.
The Fade Tear, that's where they're breaking through.
The gods are breaching the fate itself. And just for us.
This cannot be.
Oh, hello, you snuck up on me.
Our will has won.
Finish it.
End it now.
Oh, there's the other one. Oh, there was the other one.
The gods' blight and blood magic has sealed the way. Only their champion may open it.
A champion?
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion and claim its essence. This path will open to you.
Oh. Okay. I guess I stood on it.
The Venatori bleed you.
The Guardians can't hold them off for long.
I mean, it's fine. We have other shit to worry about.
Ugh, is there something inside it?
There we go.
That's the champion we're looking for. Watch yourselves.
Fast. Here we go.
Don't just stand there.
Whoa.
They're behind you.
They're not behind me, they're on the side of me. They need to... Oh, that's...
Whatever that creature left might be handy for us.
You think, me?
That's the essence we need. It's cold. Ugh, hope I don't have to carry it for too long.
No, my current one is better.
An altar to a wolf. Bet I know who that's for.
Ooh, hello.
A gift of the gods.
I wonder if I can actually hit them from down here. Or up here. I guess not. Whatever. They're fine.
As the gods champion passed free, so will you.
Fun. You're going to go more Bowie. Abilities, duration abilities. Guess it doesn't really matter. Oop, wrong one. And the current bow is better for hardened as well. Okay, I think I'm good.
That's a lot of Illuvians, and they're all intact. I wonder where they lead.
Time to find out.
Let's go get him. Who do we want with us? So we're gonna get him. I mean, Neve would probably be more sense. But I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, I could have a whole party of mages and it would not matter.
Treviso, one of the finest cities in Antiva, now living under occupation. Let's hope our crow contact can meet us.
Welcome to Antiva. You must be Rook.
And you're under Atea Kentori, of the Crows?
Thea, please. Come. My associate Viago is gathering the others. We can talk business when we arrive.
I mean, yeah. Oh, hello, Canary.
It's all there.
My friend says come with us.
The Antam soldiers have made themselves comfortable.
We have suffered their company for too long. The Antam reached a stalemate in their war with Tevinter. Some turned here instead. Antiva was rich, comfortable, and has no standing army to stop them.
To be fair. Oh, look, a rock. I guess we'll just buy some stuff. Do we want these?
Have you tried kale? It's a popular leaf lately.
So many merchants here.
Hello. Have you come to look at crystals? My grandfather was dwarven, and he says I have some of the stone sands in me.
Whatever you say, dude.
It's a sacred vessel, and I can provide you with the proper building materials.
I'm just here to buy shit. Not literal shit, but shit nonetheless. Now I have a ring. I mean, if you like it, you should put a ring on it, right? There we go.
Shut us down because they don't lie.
Oh yeah, whatever. I don't care.
Once I explained the vibrational harmony.
I'm not Antam. I'm Rithari, healer. I'm Hell.
Okay. Let's keep going.
You went to the physician.
No, sorry, I guess my little stubby legs are faster than your long legs.
It must be hard dealing with the Antam.
This occupation will not last. The Antivan crows remain. And one day, I will see a knife through every would-be tyrant's throat.
I'm happy that they kept Antivan accents the way that, you know, they were. It's making me miss Severin.
We have arrived.
A casino? Nice setup.
Welcome to the Cantori Diamond.
You're the client.
This is Rook. Did you want a drink? I promise not to let Viago near it.
Viago de Riva, 5th Talon. And this is Catarina de la Morte, 1st Talon of the Crows.
An honor. And you are?
Ilario de la Morte, her grandson. What brings you here?
Right. My target is a pair of elven gods, or that's what they call themselves. They're ancient, blooded mages. My detective says you have a man who brought blood mages in Venatori to their knees.
Lucanis. My grandson. They called him the Demon of Virantium. He was the one who did those jobs.
No, well, you know, perfect.
Sending a demon to take down a god. Sounds like a plan.
It's a nonsense plan, but that's not important. Lucanis de la Morte is dead.
What I say doesn't leave this room. The body our people brought back was not my grandson. It was dressed in his clothing, but it had been altered with blood magic to have his face.
My cousin is still alive? And you didn't think to tell me?
His ship was attacked. We knew someone sold him out. So you kept your suspicions to yourself.
But you've brought it up now. Why?
I've had eyes on the Venatori ever since they took my grandson from me. They were hunting your dread wolf. And what you did to his ritual threw them into disarray. They made mistakes, and now I have a location. The Ossuary, where the demon of Virantium is kept. Find this Ossuary. Free Lucanis. You'll have your god killer. And I'll have my grandson.
Consider it done.
Come. Katarina arranged a boat. One of our mages will meet us there.
A boat?
Did you think the Venatori would keep a normal prison? Or that one could hold the demon of Virantium? The ossuary lies beneath the sea. A fact I learned mere minutes ago.
Secret and excessive. Sounds like Venatori.
Come on, dude.
You're not happy Katarina kept this from you.
Would you be? Lucanis is family. Maybe she thought I'd act too rash if it meant saving him. And now?
Sorry, dude, I wasn't really paying attention to you.
Are you coming with us?
It's possible we've been watched. If all of us vanish from the dock, you play the alluring hero. I know Treviso. If we have a tail, I have a better chance of distracting their interest.
Okay, bye-bye.
So how do we get in?
You'll see.
Someone or something already took down the guards.
Might work in our favor, but something's wrong here. Let's hope we find our demon alive.
You don't need any more power, do you? Query on We get something else to do it. Slaves, maybe? Of course, always the slaves.
Look.
Is that
So
a
this is the ossuary.
whale?
This doesn't look like
I mean,
any
it's not a
prison I've
whale,
seen.
but... Shark? Okay, I must have missed that when I came here on my elf thing. That's pretty cool. I love the ocean. It has its creepy stuff, but... Okay, that is so satisfying, seeing my footprints in the sand. It must be absolutely fucking freezing down here, though.
Well, we're not going that way.
The Venatori set up shop in an elven ruin. It's a wonder anything works.
I can't believe all this is underwater. If the enchantments containing this place ever failed...
Nervous about that, or the job in general? Not everyone deals with the Antivan crows and lives to tell about it.
We're up against gods. A demon might come in handy.
Whee! Was there anything down here? Just that. Okay. Oh, rest in peace, dude. You got impaled. That is exactly how I'm going to die. If certain games are to be believed. A big, huge sharky fish thing. Please don't bring everything down around me. Not while I'm still down here.
A barrier. Whatever's in there, the Venatori really want it to stay put.
Then we break through.
Was there anything over here? Couple of things. You should have pressed the button. The button? What button? I don't see no button.
All right, we're almost through.
Oh, from the... I was thinking then. God damn it, Will. I'm gonna have nightmares about that. But I swear, if I do die, from impalement, I'm blaming you guys. Mostly, you know, our other friend. But I'm blaming you guys.
We don't have to fight. We're just here for the Canas de la Morte. Get ready.
Razzie Hail, Dragon of Mystery! Lucia Khan, Dragon of Night! Hear your faithful call!
I'm guessing you're the reason we're here.
Who are you? Who sent you?
My name's Rook. Katarina sent me.
Katerina. But you're not a crow.
Thanks for pointing out the obvious, mate.
You weren't expecting a rescue? I wasn't expecting... whatever that was.
Rook, he's possessed by a demon.
It's complicated.
Katarina promised us a mage killer if we broke you out of here.
I can still work.
Good, because I'm pretty sure more Venatori are on their way. We have to get moving.
They have a vial of my blood. They can use it to control me. I cannot leave it in their hands.
Don't get spiked.
I had a contract when I was captured. One of my targets is here. Caliban. Crows don't break contracts.
Yeah, well, I'll try to avoid anything sharp, shall I?
Yes, the famous crow contracts. So you want a prison break, a blood heist, and assassination help just to get you out of here.
I'll owe you.
I'm sure we'll owe each other before this is all over. Let's go.
I just realised.
So, first order of business?
Blood first, then my target, Caliban, the prison warden.
Where do we find them?
When you're finished.
In the tower. There's a bridge.
Not anymore. We'll have to find another way across.
But she has a... I don't want to call it a peg leg, because it's not quite a peg. But I did not realise that. It's pretty cool. Still checking boxes, but...
Mages, my specialty.
Right, one of them has a key.
Sorry, dude, I kind of just killed everyone. Prism Ovidius. No, we can't get slaves to do it. We use them all as test subjects. We don't have the budget for any more. Do you think slaves just go on trees, get the juniors to do their
blood
jobs?
vial. Where do we go?
Caliban keeps it under guard. Blood is the only thing that can bind a demon. If they lose it,
then it's chaos. What was going on here?
Living prisoners for blood magic. Blood magic to summon spirits.
Any spirit can become a demon. Zara didn't give them a choice.
Zara?
Zara Renata. There might be a higher-ranking Venatori somewhere, but I don't know of one. This place is all her.
We don't really need to... I'll go through all the codexes later. Felicia, what exactly does she expect me to do? It's been over 300 days now. It was supposed to take a week at most. If Zara's brilliant process failed, how does she expect me to salvage it? I guess I can't shoot that down yet. Do I shoot them? No, because that's... How did I do this? Oh yeah. Okay, I got rid of that one first. Oh, there it is. I should be be able to get rid of this one. If I can... There you go. Yeah, the puzzles aren't too difficult. Like, I think they could have given this game a little bit more difficulty with their puzzles. Oh, okay. This way.
Possessed corpses must be common in a place like this.
Zara Renata's work. This place exists for her to make new, worse kinds of demons.
Venatori ahead.
Mine.
I mean, you can say that, but...
I will not allow their victory!
Okay, maybe you can have one. I'll allow you one. Otherwise, headshot. That goes that way. I think I want to take this one down to the other one first, and then I can bring it back up here. Don't jump up. Right, thank you. Hi. Let's just report on the Zombo. Ghoul, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, my one's better. Like, I can definitely tell where they intended a live-action service with this game, before they obviously changed to single player. Because all of these mechanics come across as very much sort of like online stuff. Very reminiscent. I don't like it. Like, there's some things I don't dislike about this game, but there's a few things I don't like. Like, if I were to put like give it a rating, I'd say it's about a 7 or 7.5. It's not as terrible as everybody makes it out. But it definitely has a lot of flaws. And it's not a 9 or a 10 like some people are trying to give it.
I've heard of an abomination who wasn't a mage.
I've seen demons possess corpses, ashes, and hair once.
Hair?
This one's got good taste.
There was a demon that possessed hair? Do I know that? Is that a reference to one of the comics? Because I don't think I've read all the comics.
So, The vial of blood the Venatori took from you.
It's for blood magic, to control me, and the demon. Until it's gone, I cannot touch Caliban.
Hello, whining shark thingy. Wherever you are, I can hear you. Please don't eat me. Like, I wonder if this place was, like, above ground originally. Or if it was always like this. Is this where we started? Yes, it is, okay.
Okay, now what?
What? Ari? Fine. He says he can get us across.
Who is he?
The demon. He says there's something here. Something he can grab hold of in the Fade. It's close.
Okay, well... Game, do your mechanic-y stuff. Game, do your mechanic-y stuff. Game, I would love to ask Lucanus to get us across, but you're not giving me the option. Have I found a bug? Because I break everything. Right, we don't want to go down there because it goes back. Lucanus, I kind of need you to do your thing. Okay, we found a bug. So we're supposed to be able to... Okay, well that's interesting. Alright, let's be stupid and go all the way around again. I don't know if it'll actually make any difference, but... maybe it'll trick the game into realising I need to actually do shit. There we go. Do not know why it did not work.
As you will.
The demon pulled all of that from the Fade?
I'm as surprised as you.
Oops.
Venatori at odds with their creations. Not surprised they lost control.
Blood mages, they never learn. Zara can summon all the demons she wants, but they don't have to obey her.
What did Zara want all these undead for?
Nothing. Those are the failures.
If those are failures, what does success look like?
She took the best results out a few days ago, but some of the demons she created are still here.
I mean, yeah, if you know, if you were a power-hungry weirdo wanting to, you know, make corpses, wouldn't you take all the best ones so you could, like, use them? Yeah, we'll equip rooms in a minute. Let's finish exploring. There's been a development, and now we need results as swiftly as possible. Push the subjects harder, do anything you can to intensify their feelings of envy and frustration. I want every single demon you can produce ready to fight for the glory of Tevinter Reborn. Yeah. We'll do it. We've already doing that. I suppose this is better than my current one, so all that, come with me. There we go, got rid of him. Okay, it's definitely better, so I guess we'll swap that one then. That just tells us how many days they were in there. Yeah. Some gold. Still don't like that they've changed sovereigns to gold. Like, such a game thing. Like, they could have at least kept the sovereigns. Like, whoa, almost went down the hole. I just don't like it.
You said he's the one in charge?
No, he's a lackey. He runs this place for a powerful magister. He was my target a year ago. Now we both want him dead.
We meaning...
Demons don't forgive.
There we go. Like, they're definitely not really breaking any new ground with this game. At least not yet that I've noticed. Because we've had possessed people quite often in the Dragon Age series. Like, everyone points to Anders, but we've had one before, even before Anders. Wynne was possessed. The only difference was her excuse me, her possession was, it didn't corrupt her like Justice did with Anders, or Anders did with Justice, depending on which way you want to look at it.
These demons, there's something off. The Venatori have done something.
Then why this place exists? This is what success looks like.
Wow. Then you've got a couple in the books who have been possessed as well. So yeah, they're not really doing anything new. Like, that's not a bad thing. Like, I usually expect at least one possession going on, at least in one game, whether it's a good one or a bad one. But I definitely think they could have done more. Like, had they not had such a time restraints and everything. Like, will you? Go away. For 2 seconds so I can open this chest. Did I open the chest or did I just, like, get so distracted? I guess I opened the chest, that's fine. Now, I think if they had started this game off with single player in mind instead of multiplayer online shit that they were going to go with, I 100% think that this would have been a lot better. But because they had to restart several times, they've lost like a lot of people. Oops. And, you know, all the other issues that they've had to go through, like firing staff and writers and everything. I think EA / BioWare kind of like...
Then you can take him down.
Oh, sorry, I kind of already just like hit him before you even said that. I think they kind of shot themselves in the foot. Am I still sort of enjoying this game? I mean, it's not bad. Like, I've played much worse games. But I think this could have been so much more.
We may not have much time.
Had they had, like, not gone through everything they'd gone through.
Lead the way.
Of course.
Oh, that's a very handy place to have that. Ooh. Oh, hang on. There's something there. The kind of give me back a thingy. Even if it's just fabric hooks, I need it. I want it, I need it.
I'm on.
There we go, okay. Thank you. That's probably going to lead us somewhere like to the beginning. Although I think that's where we gotta go. So fine. Let's slide to our doom. Whee. Was that fun? Let's do it again. We can't, but I wanna. Cursed my stubby dwarf legs. Oh well, you two had no excuse. You've got longer, less stubby legs than I do. Whee.
Any clue where to start? Or we'll find those on the way.
I know it's here. We can smell it.
That's kind of weird about saying that about your own blood, but okay. Anything else here of interest before we carry on?
These people, they were tortured.
Damn it. Very few people survive Korivan's rehabilitation.
You did.
Press memories, hello. Are you having a good time thing? I'm kind of neutral at the moment. Like, there are bits I'm liking and there are bits I'm not liking. I don't think it deserves all the hate it's getting. Bios were right in the like 8 and 9 marks that they were giving it. Like it's an okay game so far. I'm sure there'll be different things that I'll either like or dislike later on, but so far it's okay. I'm curious, are you a cry at movies or you hold a good stone face against on-screen sadness? It depends. For newer movies, I'm a lot harder to let my emotions out. But when it's with the older movies, some movies I'm really nostalgic about, I don't know why, but I get really emotional for those. And it is a lot harder for me to stay stone-faced. It depends who I'm around. If I'm not around anyone, I'll generally let myself be a bit more emotional. If I'm around people, I'm a lot more guarded.
Not a problem.
We have a new buckle, do we? well, it's not as good as one we currently have, so... Oh, I can't jump on the statue. I think... Oh, it's kind of lost its head for a bit there, but I think that might be Mythal. I think it's the other way now, yep. Oh, that's the way out. Don't want to go there. Okay, can't get rid of that yet because there's stuff in here. I understand that I'm the same way regarding not being around anyone. I need to get in touch with my humanity last night and watched both Green Mile and Good Will Hunting, still recovering. Oh, they are such good movies though. It's been a while since I've watched either of them, but they are such good movies. Ooh, almost missed you. I did not mean to break you, but okay. What am I... Did I miss something? Oh yeah, I did. I went in there for it, and then completely forgot. I got distracted. Oh, hello, Knight. Sorry for coming to the stream late, no problem. Can't stay for long, but glad to see you are playing Veilguard. It's a cool game. Repressed Memory says, agreed, Good Will Hunting is tied with Miss Doubtfire as my favourite Robin Williams movie. I miss that man so much. He was a light of my child. Same. They were actually playing Miss Doubtfire the other day on TV. I couldn't watch it because I think I had to go to work. But it just started and my first reaction was, oh hello darling. And my nephew just kind of gave me this really weird look, and I was like, never mind, I'm going to work now, bye. I miss Robbie Williams.
Between us and the other side of that barrier.
That's it. The barrier should be down.
Let's see what's on the other side.
He was such a nice person and such a good actor as well.
Venatori never do anything subtle. Look at that thing.
There. That's the one. It has to be.
Are you sure? Because we can break like everything in this place. Well, we can't, but... You know, just to be sure. I love being little chaos gremlin. So much fun. Right, anyway, let's read that. You know well, as well as I do, how demanding Zara can be. Nothing less than perfection is ever acceptable. Of course, she's not going to accept that the crow is a failure of her method. Just kill him. Perhaps the demon will manifest when he dies. What a bitch. Robin Williams is such a good person. He deserves so much more. He did.
It's finally gone.
So now what?
Now we find Caliban.
Indeed we do. Yeah, he deserved so much better. Like, it makes me sad just thinking of like everything that he went through to, you know, cause him to. Didn't see you come on here, but okay.
You want to hear about his torture methods or something else? We didn't chat.
It's fine. We can talk about something else. What's Katerina like?
After so long in this pit, I barely remember.
Repressed Memory says, agreed, I miss him dearly. Glad he isn't suffering anymore. Might go on a binge of his movies today, starting with his most underrated classic, Jumanji. Oh, I love Jumanji. I can't remember what movie I first saw of his, but I don't think there's ever been one that I haven't really liked.
Oh, this was entirely unnecessary. Zara and her little jests. He's already the demon of Virantium. Won't this be ironic? Hilarious. And now look at the mess you've made of my facility. She always leaves me to clean up.
So this...
His voice is familiar.
He's the target I was sent for a year ago. A crow never abandons a contract.
Severin would like to have a word with you.
What did they offer you in exchange for my life, Crow? Was it worth it? Oh, you brought ruffians with you. Were you lonely? I will put you back in... By blood, I command you.
If you go away. Pokey pokey. No, go in the spots. There we go. There it is.
To fall.
Well, you don't have much of a choice, mate. Oh, sorry, Nave. I got a little bit trigger happy.
The crows send their regards.
So we got your target?
Yes. The job's done.
Smells like blood. Ashes. Not done, not yet.
Repressed Memory's right. Doesn't matter the context. If you had Robin play it all, given his all, it was entertaining. Even Dead Poets Society, which was the opposite of my type, I loved you to this performance. Yeah, he was just really good at what he did. Like, he always gave it his all. Like, even if the script was like not the best, he didn't falter. He always did his best, and he is sorely missed. Like, there's some good actors out now, don't get me wrong, but I don't think anyone has really caught the same charm he did.
So we can leave, right? Luganis, right?
Careful. They know we're not right.
You cannot see him. I wondered.
We clearly have things to discuss. Somewhere else.
Agreed. I think it's time I got some air.
I mean, stuck in isolation in a place deep far into the sea, somewhere was probably freezing fucking cold. Although surrounded by very, very beautiful nature and stuff, might have that effect on him. Or anyone. Carnus. What have you got that needs changing? That? Yes, that. You don't have any skill points. I have a new helmet apparently. Oh, it is slightly better, so I guess I'll change that. That's that. That doesn't do anything better. There we go. I can feel my phone vibrating. Why is it every time I stream, that is when everyone wants to talk? Yeah, let's go.
I'm ready to get out of this place.
Imagine how I feel.
Make it.
Lucanis, what happened here?
A message from Zara Renata. I can't believe it. You're home.
Sarah? Her people got this close?
The woman who runs the prison?
The Venatori witch who captured me.
Revenge for the breakout, maybe?
Where's Katerina?
She's...
The Venatori caught her in their confusion. I get one of you back, only to lose the other.
I mean, the gods are behind it, but still, I wish we had more options. I don't want to be insensitive and say, "Oh, we had an agreement." Fine, I'll be sad for you.
I am so sorry.
I need to work.
Are you sure? You should take some time.
I don't need time. I need a target. You just got here, and already you want to leave again? Katerina gave me a contract. I'm not breaking the last deal she ever made. And I owe Rook. Once that's done, I'll come home.
Yay, sarcasm.
Can't say your new contract's easy, but we'll be as quick as we can.
Cousin, when you find Sarah, I need to be there.
We are under attack. Antam on one side and Venatori on the other. Forget revenge. We need you.
No, Viago. Sarah came for us here, in my house. She took Katerina from my house. You find her and cut her heart out, Lucanis. Vi and I will hold down the fort.
I'll give her your regards, Thea.
For Katerina.
The crows had lost a talon, but the demon of Virantium was free at last. Sooner or later, debts new and old would come due. And they would all be paid in blood.
I'm getting slightly Morticia vibes from this woman. Just, evil. Even if the script wasn't the best. Looking at you, Papa, yes. Yeah, that was a very, very cringy movie, but
Mostly,
still loved it.
Kind of.
Except one will manipulate you, or kill you, or both.
But how do you get rid of them?
What's everyone talking about?
Spite.
The demon in Lucanus. When a person gets possessed, the demon usually takes control.
and they turn into a monster. The spirit just molds them however they want.
I've heard of
Not
abominations
entirely
being
true.
cured by killing the demon in the Fade. That's not a sure bet, though.
Well, there's one way, but it's, well, we'd have to,
You'll have to kill me.
Oof.
Well, that's awkward.
He's fun. You're never fun.
Thanks, Spike.
I want to talk to him.
Before we do, well, that, let's think this through some more. There has to be a solution.
I have people in Marathas I can ask, but I wouldn't get my hopes up.
All right. So what next?
Let me talk to them. I want to talk to Rook.
Lucanus!
Nope. It's fine. I'm fine.
Did I ever see his stand-up comedy? I think I've seen a couple of clips. I never actually got to see much of his stand-up comedy. I was never really into stand-up comedy. I don't know why. There's a few different things that have made me chuckle, but I've never been huge into stand-up comedy. It's probably something I should go back and like try and see if I can watch though. Just out of like respect for him and what he loved to do.
What did he do that for?
Throwing a tantrum when he doesn't get his way.
But he could just take you over, make you do what he wants.
It's, you know, not great, but kind of good news, in a way.
Look. I want sarcastic options because they're more fun. Fine, whatever.
He's done this before? Enough that you just shrug it off?
He'd do this in the ossuary. The Fade does whatever his spirit wants. Real walls and chains, not so much. Just give me a minute. He'll get bored once everyone leaves.
Oh no, we're not flirting. We've already got a romantic interest.
I know things have been complicated, but I'm glad you're here, Lucanus.
Contract aside, I owe you a debt.
Lucanus,
Please.
Where to is his is all his stand-up comedy hosted? Is it like Netflix or is it on a streaming site? I'm sure there's probably clips on YouTube I could find.
Antiva is in rough shape under the Entem's occupation. I should see how the crows are doing.
I mean, yeah, but we also kind of want to like go straight back into him to speak with him.
You asked for time. Is this long enough?
Yes, my head's clearer. Though I would kill for a decent cup of coffee.
Have you? For coffee, I mean.
Not today. You've got questions. You might as well ask them.
You're the best mage killer in the Antivan Crows. So how'd the Venatori catch you?
Someone set me up. I had a contract for Colivan, in the ossuary. I took a ship from Treviso to Inrathus. They were waiting for me. Knew which ship and when it would arrive. I don't know how they convinced the Crows I was dead, but I woke up in the ossuary with Zara gloating about it.
As for the complete specials, you have to have a hard time finding them as they border on NC-17 at times. You have to stick to clips, sadly, unless you want to purchase them. Oh, okay, fair enough. I'll try and see if I can find them on YouTube.
I know
YouTube has
Katarina
everything.
volunteered you to work with us. Are you okay with that?
When the first talent of the crows gives you a job, you do it. Especially if she's your grandmother. But there's plenty of reason for me to work with you beyond that, Rook.
Such as?
I owe you a debt, for one. And after a year in that hole, maybe I'm looking forward to stabbing a god or two in the back.
I'm not gonna be a dick.
The crossroads can be dicey, but the lighthouse is safe. Oh, and if you see a spirit around called the Caretaker, they're friendly.
After the ossuary, that will be a pleasant change. You haven't asked about Spite.
From what I've seen, I'd say he picked the right name.
He's stronger when I sleep, so I try not to do it much. No one was in the ossuary by choice, not even the demons. We both did what we had to get out of there.
So, if you're an abomination...
I suppose I should get used to that.
But I heard that only mages can get possessed by demons.
I'm skilled with a blade, but I promise you, without Spite, I have the magical talent of a brick. There must be some difference between a demon deceiving their way into a body and being forced into one. Only Zara knows for sure.
Okay, now we get sarcastic parts.
You should
Woohoo!
know. Is there anything in particular that upsets Spite?
Not getting his way. Getting his way and not liking the outcome.
Sounds like a child.
Have you seen a child when they realize they don't control the world? Except Spite's anger has real power behind it. Leave Spite to me. If he's trapped in this world, he has good reason to fight for it. For now, I must honor our contract. Gods, magic, politics. Things are going to get very bloody.
Please do, as a fan of Robin, they are almost regarded viewing his alcohol and marijuana bits from the 80s were also great. The way he paints a vivid picture is beyond masterful. Yeah, he was always really good at that, wasn't he? Like, I do miss them. Okay, we should be able to maybe speak to people now. Okay, you don't want to actually be spoken to. Well, to be fair, now that Solus is kind of trapped in his own, a prisoner of his own making, you can't really do much.
Oh, shit! No! Okay. Try again. Deep breaths. Oh, God! Do you hear me? Oh no! Sorry.
Yeah, just, you know,
Just breaking things.
try to kill me, why don't you?
Want help? I could, I don't know, kick it or something?
Oh, yes. Just be careful. Some things don't do well. If you break them, I mean.
What kind of don't do well are we talking about?
Oh, you know, reality tears, wild magical energy. Also, for some reason, bees. I don't know why. And I don't know why this won't work. Thought I'd figured it out. But it keeps breaking, and I can't get my thoughts to line up.
You fixed the Alluvian, though.
The Alluvian was easy. Once I replaced the resonance crystals, adjusted the lyrium lens, it worked fine. I mean, I had to realign the matrices, but it just worked. Not like this thing.
No, we don't want to flirt.
Laura, I don't understand half the words you just used. You'll figure this out, whatever this is.
It's the Nodus Durthalin, the 8th archive. I heard it was gone forever, but here it is.
So what does it do?
It knows things, whatever its creator knew, at least. So much knowledge, all the wonders of Elvenon. Or at least bits of them, which is more than we have. Once I figure it out, at least, whoever made it was powerful, but clumsy. It's resonating off tempo. Need to match it. First, introduce a microfracture, but before that, you'll need the Fate Harmonics, so... Sorry, I ramble sometimes. I'm a rambler. Ruined a lot of relationships. Most of the people I've been with didn't care for it. And I'm doing it. Again.
I've been known to ramble now and then. Sometimes I get ahead of my thoughts, and when I try to sort them out, they're all jumbled.
Right. And they're slippery and fast, and you can only catch some of them. Oh, I wish I could catch the thought that would let me fix this thing. I'll get back to it. Soon. But I think I need a break. Maybe take a nap and I can finish later.
Well, I'm going to go start cleaning with my Robbie Williams binge in the background. Take care, Yukiro. Enjoy your break. You earned it. Thank you very much, and thank you for popping by. It's always nice to see familiar faces. Try not to get too bored adulting. I adulted at the beginning of the week, so I'm all good for adulting until whenever I need to adult again. I can't even remember. It's so nice not having to think for a couple of days.
Personally, I always endorse napping.
Right. Never underestimate a good nap. Anyways, let me know if you need me. I'll be ready.
They'd found someone who could fix their mirror. One of Arlathan's own Veil Jumpers. Just what they were looking for. And Balara had found something else. An artifact that held a wealth of lost knowledge. But a prize like that was going to attract more attention than they'd bargained for.
Okay, that's that done. Oh, hello, Spirit. Here now, here. Okay.
I'm heading out to practice my new magic. I could use some moral support. I really have to get better at using my new abilities. Don't want to drop a rock on someone's head.
That's fair. And it for the crows, the Antam occupying Drevso think they can outlast the crows. We believe it's time to prove them wrong. Come see us when you can. I mean, we will. We have a nug. Then... No, let's stick with that one. It's very much like a dragon themed. It's very Thor themed. Grey Warden, Grey Warden. Well, I am Grey Wardens, but why are Lathan? Not that we can see the helmet, but okay, that's actually not bad. Like, it's a little bit goofy, but prickly books, toy griffin. I think that's the only one we haven't put out somewhere. Wee. Okay, so in terms of quests, I want to do Hardins. Oh, you've got skills to use? Okay, cool. There we go. But we have been playing for a while now. How long have we been playing? 2 hours? So I think I'm going to save it here, and we might play some more tomorrow. If I get the chance to. I should have some time tomorrow. But my headphones are kind of squishing my ears, so they're starting to hurt now, so I need to take a break. So I'll definitely come back tomorrow, and we'll play some more, maybe? Or we can always play something else. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. But we'll definitely stream again tomorrow for a little while. But thank you all for coming, for those of you who did. Hopefully we'll definitely get more done. I'll try and stream Saturday, but I might sleep in for a bit, because usually when I go at my friends after stuff on a Friday, we end up staying there for quite late, so if I do a late stream, I'll probably play something else, just so you regulars won't miss out on the chance to watch it. Granted, you can always watch it later, but I like saving the games you guys like watching me play for when you guys are available. So I might just chat or play something else Saturday, but I'll definitely try and play some more tomorrow. And maybe I'll play more Sunday. We'll see how I feel. Basically, it's down to however I feel. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This is Yukiro. Obviously, if you liked the video, like it. If you don't, dislike the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section if you're like coming back to watch this later. And I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Wrong button. Because I am a goof. Ta-da, everyone.